Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dhruv Savarkar and today is the day 50 of my posting videos on YouTube consistently and with full determination. And in today's video, I will be talking about what mistakes I made while preparing for my GATE examination, which leads me to give up on all my preparation in just 4 days. So without any further delay, let's start the video. Okay, so my very first mistake is getting overwhelmed by my own plannings and thinking only about my future outcomes. Yes, this is my mistake. Why it is a mistake? Because I don't focus on my present action. I only focus on my future outcomes. Okay, I only think that what will happen if I achieve that goal in my future. What will happen? I just think about it, but in present I don't take any action to achieve that outcome. Okay, and other thing is overwhelmed. I get too much excited whenever I do new planning or set any goal for myself. I get so much excited that I directly don't think about my present actions. I don't focus on my present action. I only focus on my future outcomes, and somehow these all things paralyze my habit of taking actions, and that's why I feel this is my biggest mistake I made while preparing for my GATE examination. I remember in the month of June, I have decided, I have set all the goals and made all the plannings in the month of June 2025 that I will be achieving all those targets. Okay, but I failed. Why I failed? Because I got too much excited by watching all my plannings, but I never focus on my present action. I never focus on what steps I should take. I don't want to take small steps. I always wanted to take a big step and directly achieve success. As I already said in my older videos that in my past times I was having a mindset of getting early success, and that mindset actually affected my preparation. Now let's move towards the second mistake. If I talk about my second mistake, that is external distraction and internal distraction. Yes, this is also one of my biggest mistake, or you can say due to this I failed while preparing for my GATE examination. I failed to follow my disciplined routine that I have made for myself during all my plannings. I failed because if I talk about my external distraction, is my phone. Okay, and watching porn. Yes, this was my external distraction back in my days while I have started preparing for my GATE examination. This is the time of around June 2025. I was very much distracted by my phone. My screen time was high. Okay, and I was also very much distracted by this consuming adult content. Okay, doing masturbation. These were all my external distraction. And if I talk about my internal distraction, then basically internal distraction is unnecessary overthinking. As I said, I always get too much excited and only thinking about the future outcomes, what will happen in my future if I achieve this goal, but I never focus on my present action. I never focus on how to take small steps to achieve that particular future outcome. I never focus on that. I only focused on my what will happen if I achieve that future outcome. That's my mistake. And internal distraction, it includes everything. My unnecessary overthinking. I overthink very unnecessary things which doesn't even related to my GATE preparation. Okay, I get distracted. For example, if I am watching a lecture, then I will start thinking about something else. If I talk about my third mistake, then it is I was not planning my day before it starts. Yes, this is very much important if you want your day to be gone very productive. Okay, but my day was full unproductive. Why? Because I never planned my day. And the biggest mistake was I during my plannings I was doing only macro planning. I never did micro planning. I mean, let me explain you by my example. During my gate preparation, what my for example my plan was to complete that particular subject in 1 month, but I never planned that in one day how much goal I should achieve. Okay, for example, in one day how much lecture I will watch. I have decided one lecture, but I never decide the routine of my particular day. And this routine is important if you want a discipline in your personality. If you want discipline in yourself, you need a proper routine. You need to set your goal. You need to set your goal for your particular day. But I never did that. And that's why I feel this is also one of the big reason why I failed in my gate preparation. So now let's move towards my fourth mistake. So if I talk about my fourth mistake, then it is related to my third mistake. As I said, my third mistake was not setting a routine for my particular day, or you can say not planning my day before it start. Okay, that's why I always did the unproductive start of my day. Okay, I always start my day with a very unproductive thing like watching reels. Okay, and I was doing it daily. I know that was my mistake, but still I was doing it because I was failed in controlling all my habits. That's why I feel this is also one of my biggest mistake, because whenever I start my day just by watching phone a whole day, I feel very unproductive. I don't get interest in studying. I always wanted to watch phone now. If I talk about my fifth mistake, then it is basically I give up very easily on all my plannings and whatever goals I have set for myself in that gate journey. And why I was giving up very easily? Now the simple reason is my habits, my routine. Yes, everything was very unproductive. My routine was unproductive, and due to that unproductive routine, I never wanted to study. I never got interest in watching lectures and study. I study with full discipline. My habit were not my. I was having a lot of bad habits. Okay, having a lot of external distraction, internal distraction. I was doing a lot of unnecessary overthinking, and I got tired of all my habits. And you will not believe me, guys, in just 4 days, I give up on all my gate plannings. And this shows that how weak my mindset was back in those preparation days. I regret of every action, every wrong action that I had taken. So I had to make this video. Why? Because I always wanted to remind myself that yes, whenever I will be preparing in my future for any competitive exam, I will watch this video first before doing any planning, and before taking any action I will watch this video first. So yes, in next video I will be talking about what will be the solutions that I will be adopting for all my mistakes. So till then, keep learning, keep growing.